Welcome to DF Markets, Currency Pairs and Trading Sessions. Forex market is comprised of a vast range of currency pairs. However, not all currency pairs trade in the same manner. The market is split into major pairs and minor currency pairs. As you move from major to minor pairs, volatility increases as liquidity is worse and transaction costs are higher. Major currency pairs are those where a currency is traded against the US dollar, which accounts for around 80% of all Forex transactions on a daily basis. EUR-USD, USD-JPY, GBP-USD, USD-CHF, AUD-USD, USD-CAD, NZD-USD. The pairs also have nicknames commonly used by traders, which are as follows. GBP-USD is known as Cable, AUD-USD is known as Aussie, NZD-USD is known as the Kiwi, USD-CAD is known as the Loonie, and USD-CHF is known as the Swissy. The Forex market is open 24 hours a day. However, trading activity and liquidity experiences peaks and troughs at different times of the day. Forex Day can broadly be split into 3 different sessions: the Asian session, European session, and the US session. Minor currency pairs. Minor currency pairs, known as the crosses, are those currency pairs which don't involve the USD. These pairs are typically less liquid than the majors and have greater volatility and higher spreads. Here is an example of some of these minor currency pairs: EUR-GBP, EUR-CHF, EUR-CAD, EUR-AUD, EUR-NZD, EUR-JPY, GBP-JPY, CHF-JPY, CAD-JPY, AUD-JPY, NZD-JPY, GBP-CHF, GBP-AUD, GBP-CAD. Asian trading session. The Asian session is the first Forex session of the day and is active between 12 AM and 9 AM GMT. This is typically the least active session of the day and accounts for the lowest trading volume, representing around 6% of daily FX transactions. Volatility is typically lowest during the session, with currency pairs tending to settle into narrower ranges that are seen over the rest of the day. Aside from any key economic releases in Japan, Australia, New Zealand or China, during this session the market tends to be at its quietest. The European trading session. The European session is the second trading session of the day, as well as the most active and heavily traded. Around 34% of daily currency transactions are recorded during this session, which runs between 8 AM and 4 PM GMT. As London remains the world's most important currency hub, the majority of transactions are recorded during this session, as it has the most active participants and also includes a period which overlaps with the American session. Volatility is typically highest during this session, especially on days where there are major UK and European data releases. American trading session. Final session of the day is the American session, which accounts for around 16% of total daily transactions and runs from 12 PM to 9 PM GMT. The majority of transactions over this period occur during the European and US overlap, with liquidity and volatility typically contracting as European traders leave the market. Volatility during this session is typically greatest on days where there are major US news releases.